I realized that I never showed you the food that I had made for the pups. First, I'm making a mess because I'm trying to video this while I'm doing it. Again, it is quinoa, chickpeas, sweet potatoes, carrots, sweet peas, and broccoli. And watch how they react when I let them out to eat. Dior, go to your bowl. Go eat. Skincare moment. Trying out this little mask I got off of TikTok. Let's see how this goes. What's up, everybody? It is now Monday, January the 5th, and thank God the rain is gone. It's a little cool here, but gives me available time to head downtown and try to find fabric for our event at the end of this month. So we are headed downtown to find some fabric for our next project for my brand, Rhinestone Master Creations. So we're on the way. We're back down here looking for fabric again.
Drinking the formula that is organic non-dairy. Organic non-dairy is in the part that they have it. All right, great, thank you.
1:41. I think we've been here like 2 hours.
Yeah, I said probably more.
Not bad. So we got the materials and now we're on our way back to the house. What's up, everybody? It is now January the 6th, and we are on our way. We, meaning myself and the pups, are on our way to go hiking because it has rained for the past week, so they have been cooped up in that house, and they are about to lose their minds. So on our way out to get a little exercise for them. So on our way to go hiking. It is a process to getting these dogs ready to go hiking. So we are now here. Of course I have to change over to my hiking shoes. First part done. Next, I have to get the little carrier ready for dog number 1. Then, on the opposite side, for dog number 2. And then the water bottle. Oh, and I have to make sure you have the poop pads. It's nothing worse than irresponsible dog owners who take their dog out and they don't pick up their freaking shit. If you have a dog, you should be picking it up. It is not other people's job to pick up your shit or walk around it. Don't try to say it's all natural, it's just a part of the environment. No, that's just nasty and lazy as hell. Getting them out. What are you doing down there on the floor? What are you doing down on the floor, Sparkle? What are you doing down there? Did they knock you down there or what? What are you doing down there? So now, time to get
तू ही पास तू ही खास तू ही प्यास तू ही आशिक सांसें सांस मेरा काश तेरा वास तेरा वास तेरा वास
Talking about getting cardio and weight training in, carrying a 5-pound dog and a 12-pound dog and hiking at the same time on an incline. That's getting a workout. He is ready for me to let him off this leash. And yes, I'm using my hands-free leash because if I was out hiking, and again I have 3 dogs, I need for my hands to be free. So with this right here, again, available on my website, rhinestonemc.com. Shameless plug. You can put this around you and you don't have to hold a leash in your hand. Dior. Really? Well, the hike is now over. Whew. That had drained me. Again, I don't recommend taking 3 dogs to hike at the same time. It is not for the faint of heart. I normally break it up and don't like to take them all at the same time, but since it had been a week and they hadn't been out, I struggled and took all 3 out. So now it's time to head to Trader Joe's. Hopefully they have what I'm looking for, and I may do a little cooking segment for you tonight. So all done with the hike, on my way to Trader Joe's. Do they have it? Yes. Beefless Korean barbecue, bolognese. And people always like, where do you get your protein from? Look, has 16 grams of protein. So when you wonder where the protein is coming from, there you go. And now I want to get All right, I'm gonna do a little mini cooking segment. I'm going to do the Korean beefless bolognese, Trader Joe's. And I've already put the rice that I showed you already on the stove, heating that. And I just cook mine in vegetable broth. I just feel like it gives it a little bit more flavor. I don't put mine in water. And I know they said it's like a quick, but I always like to feel like I'm just cooking my rice a little bit more because sometimes it can be still a little bit hard. So I have the rice cooking, and now I'm going to cook up this here. And then you'll just see the rest. Hey there, you beautiful thing. You came right to me, huh? So, starting to fry it really well. Like I said, I use a little bit of avocado oil to kind of sear it. I've already put my seasonings in it. I'm just going to chop these up a little bit more. Because this is not actual meat, it actually cooks a whole lot faster. So you don't have to worry about whether it's raw or medium rare or something like that. But I've already put seasoning in it one time when I first started doing it. I'm going to go back in and add some more into it because once I pour the rice over into it, that kind of dilutes down the seasoning in it. So I'm going to go back and add some more in once I pour the rice over into it. But I like for this to get a good little sear into it. I wish you could smell it. So good. And it does come with like a little bit of a pre-season into it as well. But I like to go back and just add my own into it, if you know what I mean. And this one pack of this and one pack of the rice from Trader Joe's usually will make 4 servings. So he could eat twice and I could eat twice when it comes to how much this actually makes for you. And again, the rice now is all cooked down. Going to pour this over into it. So got that going in there. And like I said, I'm going to go back and add the same seasonings back into it and then just let it simmer for a little bit for all the flavorings to go back into it. And this is actually edamame that's in there. It's not like a green pea, it's an edamame, so it's high in protein as well. That's Echo, 3 years old. He's usually the kind that takes his time, but not today. See that? He knew exactly where he was going. And if you're watching this for the first time, 95% of the seasons that I use are Tabitha Brown, which are getting ready to be discontinued. I guess they're technically discontinued now. So whatever you get is going to be whatever they have left in their warehouse or whatever through McCormick. I hope she ended this because she's going to come out like with her own. Um, that'd be great. More Tabitha Brown. I'm cutting the the oven or the stove down to low simmer now. We'll go back and add a little bit more of the vegetable broth that I put in it when I first started the rice. I'm going to add a little bit more of the vegetable broth into it. What's up, everybody? It is January 7th at 8 a.m. I've been up since 7. Had to take hubby to go get some kind of breathing test. So up early doing that. This is Life with Ron, not his life. So if he chooses to share with you what the test is about, then I'll let you know. But it's nothing major. It's just some type of breathing test. But up doing that, by the time I finish this is supposed to take 3 freaking hours. 3 hours to do a breathing test. Good God. And then by then it'll be time for me to head to work. So time to take care of that. See you on the next reel. So hubby, if you saw in the other clip, decided to let me video him doing the breathing test. And so what the test does is it actually checks to see if you have any gut bacteria in your stomach. So I think the guy said the first test was a 2, the second one was a 7, this one was a 14. So each time they do it, it measures the bacterial level on that, and that can determine whether you have any kind of bacteria in your gut. So it's basically like a gut test to check to see what the bacterial levels are in your gut or in your stomach, for those who don't know what a gut is. So that's what this test is for. Oh yeah, and this test takes 2 to 3 hours. So every 20 minutes they have to come in and he has to blow into this thing for 2 to 3 hours every 20 minutes for them to measure these levels. So I just saw a post of somebody who was 30 years old and he was saying, I'm unk. Well, if 30 is unk and I'm 54, and my grandpa, what the hell? 30, 31 is unk? What's up, everybody? And just like that, the little appointment with the hubby is over. An hour and 40 minutes later, and now I am what? On my way to work. I just wanted to clear up something because, again, remember I said that I want to make sure that when I'm giving you information, it is factual. And we talked about before, or I talked about before, that most cleansers are antibacterial, which is not true. When you're getting an acne cleanser or something that's for infection, those are antibacterial. So not every cleanser is antibacterial, but at the same time, when people try to use Dial soap and stuff like that on their face because some influencer told them to use it because it's killing bacteria, it is not recommended that you use an antibacterial soap every day. Why? Because it will actually strip the barrier from your skin. So only if you're having an infection on your skin or you're having an acne breakout is it recommended for you to use an antimicrobial, antibacterial soap every day. So if you're having irritation and dryness on your face and then you're still using an antibacterial soap, you're actually stripping the barrier from your skin. Make it a great one. What's up, everybody? It is currently 8 o'clock in the morning, and I am back up early stoning on our new collection, which is going to be called the Tapestry Collection. It was originally supposed to be like a scarf type of look, because I saw a really cute little scarf on a dog, and I was like, oh, I want to do something like that and give it my own little spin and give it, like, you know, a rhinestone flair. And this is where, you know, trial and error, and you learn about what will and won't work when you're doing a stone. And so I had already started creating one and gotten a long way with it, but when I started putting it together, it became very like hard and clunky. And again, I like for something to feel and fall a certain way, and that it looked beautiful, but it didn't fall or flow the way that I wanted it. And that just, you know, comes with the territory when you're creating something from scratch that you haven't done before. And again, you're making it yourself. I don't send it off to China and have it made. So it didn't work out. So I had to, as they say, I had to pivot and do more of like a traditional collar, but of course with our little flair on it. And this is going to be called the Tapestry Collection. I have to put this in the right order, so I have to show you how we're sewing it together and everything and the intention behind it. But this is how it's looking right now as I'm stoning it. As they would say, get into the details of this. These are called Colorado Topaz. It's like a champagne colored stone. And these are, I told you about sizes before. These are 16s. These are called Gold Aurum, the stones here. And these are jet or black stones. Again, Colorado Topaz, Gold Aurum, and jet. And then this stone here, the green, is called olivine. So it's like an olive green stone. And again, it's going to be called the Tapestry Collection. So again, very time consuming, but that's how it goes when you're an entrepreneur. People don't look at how much time it takes in order to create items. So that's how I'm starting my morning. Oh, and it is currently January the 8th. Again, by now I would have already started, but the fact that it rained, so it pushed me back. So I have to have this one done and ready to ship out to my model in Canada no later than Monday, in order for them to get it in time for our event at the end of this month, because it takes almost 2 weeks via FedEx, or if I was using the postal service, in order for them to get it in time, have time to shoot their pup with it, and again be ready for our event that we normally have at the end of the month. So time for me to get back to work. Well, it is about 2 hours later, and now I'm trying to rush to UPS to send back a package I got from our good old friend Temu. It's nothing worse than ordering something in one color and they send it in another. Then they go, oh, well, we'll give you a partial refund if you keep it. Or you can get a full refund, but you're going to have to take it to UPS. No problem. I'm taking her to UPS and dropping her off so I can get all my coins back. And then it's time to head to work. Doing a split shift today, working for 2 different skincare brands. First part of my shift, I'm working for a brand called Beekman that does like a probiotic skincare line that is infused with like goat's milk, designed not to mess up what's called the microbiome of your skin, which is the natural like bacteria level in your skin. So when you have allergic reactions and breakouts and stuff, the microbiome is disturbed, and that's how the irritation happens with your skin. So I'm working for them. And then the second part of the day, I'm working for a brand called Tula, which is also a probiotic brand, a brand called Pharmacy. and also a brand called First Day Beauty. So in total, I'm working for 4 brands today, all skincare brands. Most of them have pretty decent ingredients in it. And again, if you have any questions about skincare products other than the brands that I'm talking about that you want to get information about, drop in the comments. Leave me a comment and let me know what brands you're interested in, what particular product. I can go over the ingredients for you, give you some features and benefits of it, and if it's a bunch of bullshit that they're telling you about. So let me know. On my way to UPS. What's up, everybody? It is now Friday, January the 9th. And I am, back on my way to work. Got up and did a little bit of stoning on the new collection. And I don't know if people talk about this enough, that when you are working on building a brand and you are working with your spouse or your partner, that can be very difficult, at least for me, because I know that I am a very picky person. And I always try to not just think about what I think about something, but when somebody receives something from me, what they think about it. And I always look at the little details, and sometimes things are a little bit off. And if I see it, and myself as a creative or as an owner, it can be something that somebody else may not pay attention to, but I see it. And when you're trying to have that conversation with your partner / spouse, husband, wife, they may look at it and go, oh, it's not a big deal. For me, it's a big deal. I truly love what I do. I know that I'm picky. I always feel like if the person who's buying something from me, who likes something that is handmade, they're going to be picky. So if we need to have a conversation about something that is not where I feel like it needs to be, it can be a very stressful situation because they're not seeing it as a big deal, but they don't have the same vision that you have. And them to be able to have that conversation like you would have with a regular, an employee, which they're not an employee, they're your spouse, so they're going to take things very personal. When for me, I'm like, I'm not trying to have a conversation with you as if I'm reprimanding you. We're in a partnership, and I need you to understand where I'm coming from, and that I want to lay a foundation for something. Now later on down the line, when we blow up and then I can outsource something, I want them to understand as well that I'm going to look at the details about stuff to make sure that it's right, because I want to present that the best possible way. And that's the difference, I think, between when you have a brand and you have that passion in it and that you care about it, as opposed to when somebody builds a brand and they sell it off to a big company, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, what happened to that brand? They just fell off. It's because the passion that came with creating that particular product is not there. That heart is not there. And as long as I still have that input into it and I own my brand, my heart is in it. So I'm going to look at those little bitty details. But getting somebody else to understand where you're coming from can be very difficult when they're not an employee and they're like, well, I did it, and it's not that big of a deal. When it's a big deal for me, I need to be a big deal for you. And let's be clear, they get paid too. Nothing's ever free. Whether you buying a watch, you buying a ring, you buying a dinner, you still getting paid, baby. Let's be clear. Ain't nothing ever free. But that's just my morning rant about, being in a business, doing stuff on your own, and working with your spouse. So partners, husbands, wives, just be mindful that, they're trying to create a foundation, and that's their vision of how they want something. It may not make sense to you. It may not be a big deal to you. But remember, if it's a big deal to them, it needs to be a big deal to you. Because ultimately, it all spills down. When they do well, they make money, baby, you get better gifts, you get better trips. So it all works together. January 9th, if I haven't said that, and I'm on my way to work, going to Alta Valencia today. Let's make it a great one. What's up, everybody? It is now January 10th, Saturday, January 10th, the last day of this vlog, and you guessed it, on my way back to work. Nothing eventful happened yesterday. Retail wise, it's been very, very slow. Normally by now we've had kind of a little pickup, but it does drop right now, which is why a lot of companies cut hours when it comes to retail, because what people already spent in December, the first like week or week and a half of January, people are using their gift cards, and then the business just dies down pretty much until right around February, like the second week of February, or not even the second week, because people start buying fragrance again for Valentine's Day. But in terms of like when they start like pouring hours back into stores and giving people in my part of the retail industry more hours, is going to be like the middle to late part of March, because that's when, right before summer. New products also tend to come out in February, first part of March, when it comes to like skincare and makeup and stuff like that. So your new products are going to come out around that time, and then your next new products will come out right around October is when your next launch. So usually every 3 months is when new products will come out. So it'll be new eye creams, new eyeshadows, new palettes and stuff like that. The new ones come out usually like every 3 months. And it's actually, if you didn't know, companies like Sephora and Ulta actually demand that they come out with new products all the time. And because the industry is always changing, if brands don't do that, what happens? You fall behind, and that's when they always talk about trends and stuff like that. So you have to be on the trends, and you have to be on the cutting edge of what people are wanting. So last day of the vlog, I'm supposed to work with my boss today. She's the one you saw on the last vlog when I was trying some of the Armenian food. If she shows up, I'll get her to make a little appearance on there. Other than that, let's get this day started. And this is how the morning starts. Traffic at a standstill. Bumper to bumper, traffic at a standstill. Luckily, doing what I do, even though I have a schedule, when I get there, I'm on time. But this is crazy. This is in the middle of the highway on a Saturday. Usually stuff like this happens, during the week on a Monday, but on a Saturday, for this to be happening, and it has to be an accident. There's never traffic stop like this on a Saturday, so I'm sure there's some kind of accident up here. So in my Tyra Banks voice, I want to say, before me I have 3 face masks. 3 face masks. Which one actually gives you collagen on your skin? Do you know? Is it 1, 2, or 3? Only one of them actually gives you collagen in your skin. The other 2 are lying to you. Sound off below which one gives you the collagen.
Excited to see you?
What, I didn't go to her store?
You went there like a few weeks ago. Are you filming me?
Yes, she is here. She is here. She's making an appearance, and she is again very excited.
Ronald!
She loves to ask me, did I miss her? But she obviously misses me.
Oh my God, you are always missing me. I can hear it in your voice. It starts to shake.
Right.
And then you pretend like you want to do focus day so I can come and see you.
I pretend. It is not my fault the focus day fell apart.
You come. We're doing an SGE. Yeah, just tell me I miss you. I want to see you. I want to work with you so I can learn how to sell better.
The last thing I need from you is to learn how to sell. If anything, you can learn from me.
I would probably go like that because there's more places there.
But I was gonna go to what's the name? Because they have vegan burgers. Hook Burger.
Hook Burger. Oh, okay.
And their burgers are decent.
Okay.
But I'm probably not gonna get a burger. I think I'm just gonna get fries. Because you can get a mix of
you today for
French
all
fries
of your
with
hard work.
Yes, I'm a hard worker. I give her hell. But I'm also very damn good at my job. What is that look?
I think my face just went through like a lot of different
What you trying to say?
So wait. What else is there here?
There's another place to eat like right beside it too. I don't know what the name, but it's usually busy too. What is that one? That's a food place too.
You don't like 85 degrees?
That's like a bakery, right?
It is. Yeah, I was just wondering because you're liking that Paris bakery.
Oh, I went there like one time when I used to go to Sephora in Pasadena.
Yeah. Well, wait. I mean, did we agree on this bullshit fries here?
Why do you think I'm parking?
Oh God, that's all you want? Fries?
No, I mean that's what I was thinking.
Well, what else?
Wait a minute, why are you worried about me just getting fries? Didn't you say you wanted to lose 8 pounds?
Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, what is this hook burger?
But now you want calories. Make up your mind. Do you want to lose weight or do you want to gain weight?
Well, I'm trying to see what's juicy out here. Like, what else is there? So there's Jersey Mike's, which we're not gonna get.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a patty. They just have the
Why would they have a patty if it's a sub place? You don't put
like
patty.
the Carl's Jr. one that you love.
Yeah.
So remember we had this nectar one.
Did we? Oh yeah, it's like a smoothie
it's like
thing.
a smoothie. They have like bowls and stuff. Okay, so you want fries? Is that what you
Yeah.
want?
Or you could get a burger there. They have good food here.
I'm trying not to eat a fat burger.
Okay, well then you could get a salad. They have salads too.
Boring. Okay, well, you decide. What do you want? This or is there other options there? What is there?
You want me to look for something else? Is that what you want to say? Just say I want to look for something else.
Just drive for a moment.
Okay,
thank
but
you.
just wouldn't that have been a lot
Have you
easier
had
to
Zanko
say?
chicken?
Huh?
Have you had Zanko chicken?
What the hell is that?
You've never had Zanko chicken?
And I wouldn't
So-
because again, I
Yeah,
don't
but they
eat.
have other. Have you had a falafel?
Yeah, I used to have it when they used to have, remember they used to have a place called Belief or something that was at Topanga? And I
Okay.
used to get their falafels.
So they have falafel.
Well, where is that place
Well,
at?
it's somewhere here. But why don't we maybe do that so I can watch you eating different? They have basmati rice, Persian basmati rice, like Armenian basmati rice. Have you had a tabbouleh salad?
Or what?
Tabbouleh salad.
What is that?
Well, you're about to experience it, my dear. You know I couldn't let you just do
Right, we
boring
can't just have a
fries.
regular meal. I just gotta have something.
But with me, it's you becoming worldly.
Oh.
You're becoming
okay.
more experienced now.
Well, he looked really happy with what he's doing, didn't he? Bubba, can you come on with this here pickup truck and move on along, please?
Have you had baba ganoush?
No.
Okay, well you're about to have some.
No.
Well, you're gonna like it.
We don't even know if this place is you're talking about.
It's in here, so make a left.
There's nothing else in here.
So
Unless it's in
Zanko
this little
chicken-
thing over here.
I see it when I keep going straight. It must be somewhere there. So
Or
here's
is it
the-
across the street?
Here's the deal. Zanko chicken is huge. It's but. Oh, here it's salad and falafel and which you're about to experience. So I can't wait for you to have another tasting.
It depends on what's in it. You know me.
I'm telling you, you'll like it. At least it has flavor, which I'm sure your food doesn't really have too much. Yeah.
I'm black, honey. My food always has
No,
flavor.
you're vegan, so I'm sure.
I'm so
I shouldn't
good,
say
vegan.
that, but I respect that you're vegan, but
Okay, so
You're about to-
just like I came over and tried your food, I'm gonna make you some vegan food since you think it doesn't have any flavor.
can you make it please with your shirt on? Because you like to cook without your shirt.
Well, if I'm at home, I cook without my shirt because it's just me. If you came over, I wouldn't cook with my shirt off. That's not appropriate. I wouldn't want to tempt
Don't
you.
want to see the
What do you mean?
shirtless Ronald cooking. Thank you.
Whatever. Don't hate on this body. So, this is called what now?
Tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh. It has cilantro in it. I had cilantro probably 10 years ago. Absolutely hated it. Thought it tasted like soap. So I was scared to try this. When I tell you, this is amazing. It is really, really good. I'm glad I decided to try it again. So turns out that cilantro I had must have just been a bad batch of nasty. But this has cilantro in it, and it's so good. I'm now having the falafel.
If you haven't had the falafel and you're from the South, it tastes like you're eating a hush puppy. It just has a little bit more flavor to it. So the falafel, it's like having a hush puppy. And then this is the
Tahini sauce.
tahini sauce.
It's all zesty.
I don't know about that sauce. To be continued.
All right, now this is something else. She said it's some kind of fermented root, and mind you, she can't tell me what kind of damn root it is. It's just some root, and it smells like dirt. This shit's hot as hell. You didn't. What kind of pepper? It's like a jalapeno pepper.
And
No.
but
It's. I will say it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but I would never buy it or try it again. But it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, considering you said it's like a fermented or root or whatever. But it's not as bad as I thought it would
salt and water.
be. It's in salt and
Salt,
milk.
water, and vinegar.
And I can't think of what it tastes like something I've had before. But again, no. As they say, it's a chop for me. Okay, so this is the falafel. This is the basmati rice. This is what?
Tzatziki. Yes. Oh yeah, thank you so much.
And then this is the what salad?
Tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh. Okay, let's see how this goes. So, she's telling me about how much rice I took home with me. When she said, get whatever you want. This is a prime example when I have food and people go, oh, aren't you going to offer me any? And I always go, no, because I don't want you to have any. Because if I offer you some and you get it, I'm going to be mad because I never wanted to share it.
Yes.
So
but
I
just
don't even
because you
ask,
offer-
but I don't offer because I don't want you to have it. You offered me rice and you
Yes,
said,
and
take as
you
much as you
took
want. And then you
90% of my rice.
You said take whatever you want,
Yes,
but
but
you didn't actually mean that, did you?
I did, but the polite thing to do is to leave some. Just because someone says, hey, why don't you have some of my food? or
No,
some
you
of
didn't
my
say
donut?"
have, you said
don't
take whatever
them.
you like. That's,
Well, there's a
again,
difference.
don't offer if you don't want somebody to have. Because now you're going, I can't believe you took so much of my rice. You said, well, take as much as you want. I make it all the time. Now you're going, I can't believe you took the rice. That means you actually really didn't want to share. You were
I
trying to be
did wanna
polite.
share,
Right, I got, but you were being
sharing-
polite.
Sharing is what? Sharing, not let me fill up my bowl as much
Baby,
as I can.
don't say, take as much as you want. I make it. And just like that, we have come to the end of another weekly vlog. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. If you could, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. Please give me some feedback in the comments of what you would like to see more of, less of, things that you found interesting. Also, in the last little clip when I was talking about me not liking cilantro, but that meal or the item that she got me to try had cilantro in it, newsflash, we looked at the ingredients. There is no cilantro in it. It was parsley. So I'm back to the thinking that cilantro is not for me. But again, thank you so much. I covered quite a few things. I will be having the premiere of my latest collection that I've been working on that you saw little clips of for my dog line. That'll be starting in the next vlog. But please go over and give my pet page a follow on Instagram, which is Rhinestone Master Creations, or check out my website, rhinestonemc.com, or follow me with Life with Ron on Instagram for like my day-to-day things. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you on the next one.